Alright, welcome back to Nancy Drew Danger on Deception Island. I am going to call Dr. Predovici. And we're going to identify some wood.
This is Dr. Predovicu.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew, and I'd like some help identifying this piece of wood I found.
I'd be happy to assist. Do you have our mailing address?
Well, that's the problem. I don't have time to send it to you. Would it be possible to identify it over the phone?
Certainly. Just hold it up to the phone for a couple of seconds and I'll take a reading. I'm kidding, of course. I usually don't do this over the phone, but I'll give it a try. You will, however, need to take a look at your sample under a microscope.
I already did that.
And are you near the sample in case you need to refer back to it?
Yep, I'm right by it.
All right, we'll get started. Where did you find this wood?
It's a piece of driftwood, probably used for a crate.
Is the wood sample black, brown, or yellow?
We're going to go brown.
Brownish.
Brown or brown reddish?
Brown reddish.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
Many.
And are there some holes that are big and some that are small, or are they all the same size?
They're all the same size.
Okay, and the holes are really, really tiny, right?
No, they're pretty sizable.
Then you've got a tropical hardwood. I was assuming the sample was a North American wood. All right. Are there any distinguishable horizontal lines on the sample?
Yes, there are horizontal lines.
If this wood is used for crating, then it's probably Luan. It's fairly common in plywood, but it's a rainforest timber, so it's declining in popularity.
Luan, all right. Thanks for your help.
Glad to have been of service.
Alright, that was quick and easy and painless. Now we're going to call Casey again. Yay, Casey.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I called before. About the driftwood?
Never heard of you. Now, if you'd have said Nancy Drew,
Yes, that's me, Nancy Drew, Katie Firestone's friend.
so what kind of wood are we talking about here, Nancy?
Luan.
Well, if that driftwood did come from a cargo container that's part of a shipwreck, there's a good chance I can figure out which one. Call me back in an hour or so.
You can identify a ship by what its cargo containers are made out of?
Ever since the hobo spider got into the U.S. by laying eggs in the wood crating of ships coming from Europe, the feds have made sure that cargo ships keep real careful records. Of course, I'll be taking things like tides, currents, weather conditions, proximity to Snake Horse Harbor. I'll be taking all those factors into consideration, too.
I really appreciate your doing this for me, Casey.
And, well, you should.
Alright. Well, we've got a little bit of waiting time before we can check on the results, so we got some things to do. Yeah, let's look at this. More stories about what's happening on back in River Heights. And this one, another one, more stories from back home. Yep, this is not so good. And this is the important one. Hello, Nancy. To figure out what numbers represent the letters represent, here are some puzzles we're going to make you do. Number of nuns surrounding Snake Horse Harbor. The ID number of the buoy that got graffiti on it. The number of isophrase buoys surrounding Snake Horse Harbor plus 4. How many dollars Jenna charges for a cup of clam chowder? How do you know she hasn't raised the prices? The number of Karens in the tunnels. Alrighty then. That sounds like a buttload of work. Alrighty. Why would we do all that work though when I can just open this up and type in the right coordinates? Cool. So, let's make a new and go north 48, 42, 485. By west 123, 08, 735. Victory is ours, victory is ours. Let's go to the spot. If memory serves, should be right about there. Hello.
I don't know what it opens yet.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hello, Nancy. I commend your ability to take direction and to follow through. You're definitely a cut above. And for that, you've just been rewarded.
You're watching me? Right now?
I told you I would be. I always keep my word, Nancy. I think it's the least human beings can do for each other. Now, here's your next mission. Listen carefully. I hope you like poems. Below ground is a rock with a strange anvil look. When you're near it, behold what's above. Letters found at the beach will put a new spot in reach. Letters only a sailor could love. Oh, my apologies, dear. I'm many things, but I'm afraid I'm not much of a poet.
Not that I'm complaining, but wouldn't it be easier if you just gave me whatever it is you want me to have?
Were I to simply give it to you, you might just turn around and toss it away. But if I make you earn it, you'll feel like it's yours and use it properly. Now, where was I? The device you just found. It'll come in handy when you get where you're going after you've gone where my poem takes you. Goodbye, Nancy.
Oh no, please don't hang up. I've got so many questions.
No questions. All right. Let's go ahead and head back in. Boop-a-da-boo. Alrighty. I'm gonna put that up because it bothers me being down. Head straight to the Hot Kettle Cafe. Because you saw that rock that I was like, oh, this is nothing. Well, it's something now. Let's go do it. Alright. Whoops. This way. Unfortunately, you can't take the lighthouse path to get here, because why would they make that a possibility? Or can you? We're here, we're doing it this way. Once I find my way to the tunnels. Can't you go any faster? Here we go. Yeah, we definitely could come this way. There's the anvil-shaped rock. An opening up there. Now remember this? Port starboard, otherwise known as left and right. If you follow it, you'll get left, right, right. Shoot, hang on. I forgot the most important advice anyone can give you for this section. Save here. Alright, for real now. Left, right, right, left, left, right, 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 left, left, right, left, left. Ha-ha!
That looks like the device I found in the buoy.
And
More coordinates. I should have known.
now getting out of here. Let's see. If in reverse, it would be right, right, left, right, right, left, 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 right, right, left, left, right. Ha-ha! I escaped. Let's get out of here. And never... yeah, we never have to use that pathway again, thank goodness. This long walking sequence gets on my nerves. And after doing all this, I think Casey should be done doing his maritime library stuff. So, as soon as we get out of this tunnel, we should give him a call. Unless you can, I don't think you can give him a call from here.
My cell phone doesn't work in here. No signal.
That's a bummer. It's this way, right? Yeah, it sure is. Perfect. Alrighty. Now let's call. Alrighty. Hello, Casey. Hopefully that's been enough time. If not, we're wasting my time.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. Any luck finding what shipwreck that piece of driftwood came from?
Sorry, can't talk now. I'm waiting for a real important call from Nancy Drew.
Casey, that's me. I'm Nancy Drew.
Oh, then I got some good news.
You know the name of the shipwreck?
The SS Whitechapel Dawn sank 5 years ago right there in the channel outside Snake Horse Harbor, about 1.5 miles due northwest of the lighthouse.
Really?
I hear that channel up there's been pretty busy, what with that orphaned whale messing things up for the fishermen and all. Anyway, everything fits except one thing.
I knew it was too good to be true.
The Whitechapel Dawn went down in deep water. Real deep water. Too deep for currents to be carrying debris up from it. Just not possible.
What about volcanic activity? Maybe it sank on top of an undersea vent or something.
I've been doing this type of research for 20 years, young lady. When I say something's not possible, it's not possible.
Yet somehow a piece of wood from it washed ashore. What kind of ship was the Whitechapel Dawn?
It was just a regular old freighter bound for San Francisco from Vancouver, British Columbia. Nothing unusual about it if you don't count the rumors.
What rumors?
About the smuggling.
Please, tell me everything.
Nothing to tell. After it sank, some crew members said there was something unusual about the cargo it had been carrying. That's all. No specifics, just rumors.
Why did the ship sink?
Official cause was foul weather. But whenever a boat goes down in those parts, they always unofficially blame it on... Oh, what do they call that sea serpent up there?
Caddy?
No, thanks. Caddy! That's what they call it! Caddy! Anyway, this has been fun, young lady, but I need to get back to work. By the way, I just got done emailing you something.
What?
I said, I just got done emailing you something.
Great, thanks. Well, goodbye, Casey.
Goodbye, Caddy.
I certainly hope he doesn't operate heavy machinery.
Yeah, that would be bad. Okay. Ooh, wait. While we're here, let's go ahead and boot this up and put in our next new set of coordinates, which are north 48, 42, 522 by west 123, 08, 799. Let's go there, quickly. Victory is ours. It's in our grasp. We are gonna get there soon. Honestly, more games need to have victory music like that. It's incredibly satisfying. Alright, let's see. Then we can go straight a couple times and then out. I actually don't quite remember where this one is. I went past it. Here? Here. Alrighty. Where's that remote? Whoops. Hey! Stop it! There we go. Aha! Whoop. Get out of the way. What do we have here? Okay, those weird things. Thanks for nothing, Helga.
Hilda?
Uh-oh, I'm getting predictable. This really will be our last conversation.
Oh, I hope not. I'd really like to meet you.
I'm afraid that's not going to happen. So, here you are in the home stretch.
You mean I'm never going to get any kind of explanation? Oh, that's not fair.
Okay, look. When I made my exit from Snake Horse Harbor, I left everything behind. You know, to kind of prove that I'd lost all my marbles. Problem is, I left behind something that I realize now I should have taken with me. My notebook on Benjamin Hawkins. Someone has obviously found it and is misusing it. See, my husband and I explored every inch of land in, around, and under Snake Horse Harbor. What we discovered, and we discovered everything, we wrote down in that notebook.
So this fishy thing that's going on, you feel like it's your fault.
Precisely. So, use what I just gave you and take a look at the boat and the bottle that Andy has. A really good look. When the time comes, you'll know what to do with what you've seen.
But something just doesn't make sense to me. Why do you want everyone to think you're crazy when you're obviously not?
Oh, Nancy. After my husband died, I just got bored. I love the Sandwalks, but the people of Snake Horse Harbor, I got tired of them. So I moved across the channel, and to make sure people left me alone.
You pretended to be nuts.
But then I got to thinking that it might be a good idea to make contact with someone trustworthy, just in case. Hence the messages in the bottles. Now, get going before it's too late. And what I just told you, keep it to yourself, okay?
Sure. So you won't be calling me anymore?
No. This, as they say in the business, is a wrap.
Well, I've enjoyed knowing you.
And I you. Thank you, Nancy.
Goodbye, Hilda.
Alright. Oh, thank you. Well, a fond farewell to Helga, then we're playing the best song in the game. Let's see what Casey emailed us while we're on this side of town. Uh-oh.
Where's this water coming from?
Let's look.
Oh,
The fish have defrosted. Yeah. Alright. And now, let's take a look at our email. We said our... There's our email. What am I doing? Oh yeah, here's... conclusion to the story. Oh, and one more conclusion to the story. Alrighty, and then this. Alrighty. Let's check out that website since we're here, and I realized we never used the anagram buster. I guess we don't need to. Do you? Were we supposed to use the anagram buster for something now I'm
The hot
curious.
kettle was originally called the Royal Flush Saloon. Interesting.
That's how you know we're doing things out of order. I need to check something. Oh. Oh, really? Oh. I completely forgot about that aspect. You're supposed to use the anagram buster on all the stuff from, Hilda's gifts. I'm a fool. Okay, that explains why I haven't had to ever use that in over 10 years, because once I figured out what the thing you're supposed to send was, I always went straight to do it, and I didn't come back to figure it out.
What's up?
Are you aware that there's a whole lot of fish going bad in your freezer?
Of course I am. Whoever tore up my engine damaged my wiring, too. Refrigerator's out, freezer's out, TV's out.
Why do you have so much fish?
All right. I've been feeding the orca okay, but I'm not the only one. I can't afford to feed her much, and there's not enough natural fish in the channel for her to exist on, yet she's doing fine. Which means someone else is feeding her too. You know, this is not a good time for me to be trying to entertain a house guest. How about a rain check?
No problem. I understand.
As soon as I get this fixed, I'll take you to the mainland so you can catch a flight back to River Heights. I'm sorry, Nancy.
Well, that is kind of saying, oh, you better hurry up. You're almost out of game to play. I'm gonna head over to Whale World because we need to take a look at the ship in the bottle. It's my message in the bottle. Ah, joke's a little late. Okay. Well then. Let's take a look over here at this. Where's the thing? This.
There's some kind of symbols on those sails.
Those symbols... They really could be useful or something. And I think, to build up a little suspense for what they're for, we're gonna stop the video right there. So next time on Answer Drew, Danger on Deception Island, we are gonna go do the symbol stuff. See you guys then.